Alright, so today is the day. So, picked up the 3025E today. I'm not going to do a full review because obviously I haven't had it long enough besides going down the road with it, and I can't tell you much about it. I can tell you how to take the bucket off, just because it would not fit on the trailer otherwise. So the way we had it loaded, and I'll show you at some point, I put the bucket on from the side here, rolled it off, and then by hand I flipped the bucket around so that the open part of the bucket is facing towards the back of the trailer, and then drive the wheels over, and the loader actually sits on top of the bucket. Otherwise, this machine would not fit on a 10-foot trailer. One way to kind of alleviate that would be to take off the 3-point arms or disconnect them so you could put them up higher or do something with them so they were out of the way. That's part of the reason why, because I think I measured from the back of the wheel to the front of just the loader bracket that comes down the loader arm. That's 10 feet, so it would fit. And I always thought that, you know, the loader would be sitting over top of this here. So we got it home. It felt like about the weight of the 8N pulling it with the truck, so that's about right. It did quit on me about 3 times before I bypassed the seat safety, so that was super annoying. So all I did was take a wire tap, and I wire tapped the 2 wires together, and that fixed it. Otherwise, every time you get up, you have to have it in neutral, and you have to have the parking brake set. Otherwise, it will stop, and that's kind of annoying. One thing to note, when you put this machine in neutral, you can see it there. When it's in neutral, it will freely roll. So you got to make sure to set your park brakes. So otherwise, if you have it in low with it running now, it doesn't move. The hydro keeps it from moving. So neutral, it does freewheel. So getting this to flip down is kind of a trick because these pins here are really tight. I don't know if there's paint in the hole or if it's not quite aligned right, but that's a trick. From what the dealer said, this should flip all the way down. It does, but then you can't use your 3-point. Your top link gets in the way, so that's not as nice as what I thought it was. What else? I don't know. I think that's about it. So here it is. Oh, the tires, right. He told me in order to get R1 tires, he told me the delivery date was going to be either September or October. That would be the soonest he could get R1 tires, and I guess the R1s use a different rim. They must be narrower in the back. So what we ended up working out for a deal was the price I had for R1s, which R1s were $100 less, but then he told me R4s are $250 more, so I don't know how it all works out, but I got the more expensive tires for the cheaper tire price. So that's good. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it's a basic loader. We really didn't go through any of the operations because, you know, I test drove it, and it's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much a basic tractor. There's not much to it. Starts up fine. You know, it's just got the twin foot feet there for your front and back. So here you go. Like I said, once I get it out to the woods and do some pulling with some logs and stuff, I'll let you know how it works out.